Let's do his legs and paws. But before we can work on them, we need to put some background in around the wolf so that we can add our colors. So as before, I'm going to use 7047 to put in a base coat. A little bit underneath the paws too. Just lightly applying it. Then I'm going to add some of our green color. This is nope, it's not. It's 626.3. I'm going to add that. I'll turn it up on its edge. Go around his nails. Then I'll add some of this warm green 633.3. And I'm going to add just a little bit of dark gray, 7043. I'm also going to add this underneath the wolf. Now, I want to outline his nails and the pads on his feet with my 6B charcoal pencil. I'm going to use my white charcoal pencil to add some little hairs. These will show up when we add darker colors. I'm going to draw a line on the top of his paw, his leg actually. Over on this one as well. Now let's base coat our legs with the 7047, which is our base coat. It doesn't matter if you get out of the lines. Just want to make a nice even coat. I'm going to go a little darker with the 7045. And the 7043 is the darkest color. I'm going to add a touch of brown with 411-3. I can see a little bit of brown in his legs. Looks pretty good. Now the pads on his paw, I'm going to do like we did the nose. I'm going to use a base coat of 305 blue. I'm going to add some warmer colors too because there's some warmth in those pads, but we're going to base coat them with the 305 blue. I'll put a little on these dark nails too. I'm going to add some brown with 353 cordovan. Not everywhere. And then I'm going to follow that with 229 black. Now I'm going to put a highlight with 304 Orchid on the edge of this pad before I add the black so it'll show up. There's a shadow under the paws. I'm going to put that in with 259 New Pastel. And some 229 black over that. Now let's finish up those nails and then we can add the highlights. So I'm going to use the 259 gray. Color in the nails. Because they're kind of gray. Gray-black. Then I'm going to use my 229 black to put the dark. They're broken from walking around. They have some broken edges. I'm going to highlight the top of it with a 299 New Pastel. Little spot there. I also want to put a shadow under the leg of the wolf with the 229 black. I'm going to put some highlight hairs around his paw, and I'm going to use 253. I'm going to sharpen the edge. Then for the brighter hairs, I'm going to use 299 New Pastel, light gray. Now, before I start to add the final hairs, I think it should be a little bit darker. So I'm going to add a little bit darker color with 7043 dark gray. And I'm going to add his hairs with the sharp edge of the 299. Now I want the hairs a little brighter on the very top, so I'm going to use 211 white New Pastel. Now I'm going to rub it with my finger, just blend it in a little bit. I'm going to use my 259 gray. Add some darker hair. Using 299. Let's add the hairs to the leg closest to us. Let's add some white highlights on the top. Make sure it's sharp. I'm switching back to the 299. Take my charcoal pencil, draw in a few darks. And then in this area, I'm going to use my 9B pencil because I don't want it as harsh. A little bit of brown. This is 253. I don't think that's quite dark enough. So let's use 263. Charcoal pencil. A few dark hairs in. To 99. Going in the direction that the fur grows. To 11. darken the line here. I'm just going to rub in the hairs a little bit so they won't be too distinct. I can see that I need to add a few more. I think I want them lighter, so I'm going to switch to my 211. This is 249. It's a light gray. Important to keep your pastel sharp. I'm going to switch to 211, white. A few hairs over here. I think that's it for the leg.